Hello innovators, and welcome now to Wednesday. Well, looks like it's sunny, nesting, and resting today and tomorrow for the Aquadoms. That's because the moon is in Taurus, so emotional focus now is on how well you take care of yourself. That is your self-mothering, that is your home, that is your family unit, that is literally your home in itself in a physical form. So this is the best time really to kind of clean your house. You'll find that you feel much better. If you're feeling unsettled, uncomfortable in your own skin, invest in your home and family somehow, or go and have dinner with mom. Now zipping around to the sun, there is no ruling planet today, which means it's time to just hold space. We're now hopped over into Chapter 3 of Sun and Leo, and that means after taking steps yesterday, today we just kind of sit and look at the situation. What's the topic? You in long-term relationships. That's what you're going to get on path here in the next 10 days. In this final chapter, you'll be laying the foundation for successful relationships in 2009 to 2010, basically till this point next year. So start holding space, start thinking about that. Now speaking of thinking, Mercury, the planet of intellectual focus, is now starting to conjunct Saturn. That means you're going to start really thinking about the Saturn issue. And remember, the Saturn issue is your boundaries and trust and intimacy issues. So everywhere you have a border and why, and sexual borders, the border between life and death, the border between you and yourself. Are you in denial? Are you being honest with yourself? Are you being honest with others? Every border everywhere has gone through a transformation. The universe and Saturn has said, you got to cut this out, you got to cut this out, you got to cut this out. And now that Mercury is conjuncting Saturn, you're really going to be able to put that into intellectual play. But I got to warn you, it's going to be a lot of work in the next 6 weeks because Mercury crosses Saturn, then it goes retrograde first week in September, goes back over Saturn, then it goes back over Saturn again when it goes direct. And by the time Sun crosses Saturn, I expect Aquarius to have a handle on what this new trust and intimacy issue will be. Don't forget, Saturn leaves this space for good, or at least for 30 years at the end of this year. So hallelujah, we're moving on. All right, Aqua, that's all I have for the day. I'll see you folks tomorrow with more. Live, love, be.